choose to do. I'm causing no harm, it shouldn't bother you. Your choice is what you choose to be. You're causing no harm, you're alright by me. You don't like my fire, don't come around, 'cause I'm gonna burn one now, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna burn one. Yes, I'm gonna burn one. Yeah. From the earth, and what's from the earth is of the greatest worth. So before you knock it, try it first. You'll see it's a blessing and not a curse. You don't like my fire, don't come around, 'cause I'm gonna burn one now, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna burn one. Yes, I'm gonna burn one. Yes, I'm gonna burn
For MaliNali.
MaliNali, let's give him a hand. We still have the Kalapana band ready to kick in. But first we have a man that wants to talk to us, Tamashiro, on the free Hawaii now and his dreams. Another man of integrity that's got a vision for reality for all of us to be aware of.
Aloha everybody, how you doing? All right, what a beautiful party. A celebration, a gathering for freedom. Flashback to freedom. And freedom in the present moment so we can flash forward to freedom. I have a few minutes and I wanted to thank Uncle Robert, the family, all the great people who have collaborated and worked today to put together the Freedom Festival, the Flashback to Freedom Festival. Thank you for allowing me to just take a few minutes to encourage everyone, especially if you're working for the United States government at the federal, at the state, or at the county level. Because you had a mama too. And your mama loved you. And your mama taught you the best that she could teach you. Whether, if you're working for the government, that's okay. What I've got to say is I didn't know, as most of you were never taught in school, the true reality of Hawaii, of the United States, of the world. So much of what we were told was a big fat lie. And so those of you who have exercised due diligence, and I'm sure a lot of you are here, you've exercised due diligence and you've researched on the internet and you've talked to friends And you start to wonder, like, man, I took the red pill and I'm going down this rabbit hole and it's getting deeper and deeper. Now, so what's this guy with the red shirt talking about? He took the red pill, right? At some point, I can't just, be allegorical. At some point, I gotta cross the line. And so I figure, what better place to cross the line to truth, to reality than the Freedom Festival, the Flashback to Freedom Festival. Because I am around my ohana. I am around my friends and family. Whether I know you or not, we're all children of God. We're all sovereign human beings. But you know what? God gave you a choice. You're a sovereign human being, but you gotta stand up for your sovereignty. You gotta stand up for your inalienable rights. Otherwise, if you don't stand up, there's a lot of people, actually, a lot of people taking orders from a very small group of people who will craft the laws, control the media, buy off politicians, create false flag events,
Run the world.
create endless war, and currently, they're spending, I think, last I heard, $2 billion a day maintaining the American empire so that the corporations can run roughshod all over the place. Okay, that's a little glimpse of the reality on the global scale. I'm sure you guys all know about that. But how many of you here, and I did speak out in Pahoa last night. I'm making a lot of friends, but I know I'm making some enemies, but hey, it's all right. Because in the end, I'm more scared God than I am scared any man. And I think, and we have to be truthful. We have to stand up for what we believe and follow that truth. And if we're wrong, we have to be humble and go, you know what, I was wrong. And we have to engage each other. Okay, here's what there is right now. But here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line regarding Hawaii. The kingdom, the Hawaiian kingdom, and it did have a wonderful constitution. God hath made of one blood all nations of men to dwell on earth in unity and blessedness. People want to know, what was the will of Kauikeaoli, number 3, who wrote the original constitution? That's his will. The will is to live aloha, and that's why I'm so grateful to come into a place like this, because people of all races living aloha, dancing, sharing, allowing red pill takers like me to share a little bit. But I want to empower everyone. I want to encourage everybody. You don't have to agree with me. You got to do your own due diligence, and you have to talk to your friends and your family, learn what you can, and then speak out, make a stand. Now, I have one criticism about the current political process here on Big Island. We have some great speakers the other night in Pahoa, at Akibono Theater. Great people, and I love them all. I admire them. Dominic Igong was there, Harry Kim was there, Gregory Illigan, Russell Rudderman, my friend Bob Patrici, I think he spoke earlier today. Now, these wonderful people with good intention filled the room. 400 people, standing room only in Pahoa. Everybody's looking for a remedy. How are we going to stop the PLDC from taking 2 million acres of so-called ceded land, which is actually crown land that they stole? The traders stole the crown land, and then they give it to the United States and call it ceded land. See, these are some little simple but very important things. But anyway you look at it, bottom line, the United States itself, God bless all the good patriots, God bless them all. The United States itself in 1871 was turned into a corporation. That's why they created the District of Columbia. Washington, D.C. is actually a corporation, and its charter is housed in the inner city of London. And the inner city of London is not a part of the UK. It's not a part of England. Just like Washington, D.C. is not a part of the Constitutional Republic of the United States. And just like the Vatican is not a part of Italy. These are corporate cities with private shareholders, the elite, if you will. And they run roughshod over the United States government, over the Constitution, over the media, over Hawaii. So here's our opportunity, and I hope I got a minute. Do I have a minute, George? I got 2 minutes. Oh, okay.
All minutes. Forever.
On January 17th, which is the anniversary of the day that the Marines, and God bless their souls, you know, these people take an order from the captain or the admiral, they lock and load and they go, and they don't know what they're doing. They don't know they're creating history. They don't know they're arresting the Queen illegally. It was an act of war. Just like right now, Marines in good faith, they go out and they kill people. Now they're droning people. They're blowing up little children and people all over the world. You guys know about this stuff. There's no weapons of mass destruction. We know if we got 2 brain cells in there that the 3 buildings fell. Holy cow, that looked like controlled demolition. Okay. Hey, gotta cross that line. So if you don't like it, you do your homework, okay? Anyways, all of these unending wars and endless surveillance, and now they can detain you and arrest you with no trial or no charge, throw away the key. Okay, when are we going to stop this? What is our opportunity here in Hawaii? First thing you guys got to know is there is no lawful treaty of annexation. And what that means is the territory of Hawaii was built on a lie. You can't pass a resolution in Congress against another foreign country that you have treaties with. You can't pass a resolution and have that resolution become law in the foreign country. So in fact, Hawaii nation, Hawaiian kingdom is still free. It's free. It's up to you and me. Is that right? It is still free. Okay. Now this is easy. It's easy because, oh, we're among freedom fighters at the Freedom Festival and, you know, no cops are around, so, okay. Well, and if they're around, God bless you, because I tell all people who are wearing uniform or working for the politicians, whatever they're doing, you know, please exercise some courage and intellectual integrity. And, you know, here's the deal. Here's the deal. On January 17th, at the statue, Kamehameha statue in Hilo, we're going to gather, we're going to plant kalo, and we're not getting a permit. We're not going to ask the de facto government for permission. But, hey, we're going to go and, yeah, hey, you know, we want to do it peacefully. We want to do it peacefully. The police, we've talked to them already, and they said, listen, we know that you know that we know that there's no lawful treaty of annexation, so ultimately you don't have jurisdiction. Okay? Now, just because we know this, if we don't take any action, it means nothing. So we have to serve notice. You have to serve notice upon yourself. You have to serve notice upon each other. And with respect and love, we have to serve notice to those that supposedly represent us. And we can solve this. We can solve this beyond de facto law, beyond any laws, because you're sovereign human beings. If you choose to stand up for your inalienable rights, you don't have to agree with me or anybody else, but you do have to make a commitment to reclaim your soul and your life. And thank you so much for this opportunity. If anyone's interested, yeah, January 17th at the statue, free Hawaii now. Free yourself now!
We got more music ahead. The Kalapana band are getting it together. But before that, I want to say that it's been a pleasure to have helped organize this event. And one of the key organizers and also a wonderful musician is Tony, who's about to express a few words to you besides his musical expertise.
Thanks, George. Let's not forget George. You know how many emails me and him have been sent back and forth to one another trying to make this happen? Enough to make our wives divorce us.
Get rich quick, baby.
Anyway, I have this little speech here, and I hope you'll allow me to share it with you tonight. I wrote this in a flash up on the mountain, Mauna Kea. I work up there. I don't know what it is, but it always seems to bust my heart wide open up there. It's they say being at that elevation gives you brain damage, so I'm glad I wrote all this down so I don't forget anything. So I want to first of all say aloha and welcome everybody to this Flashback Freedom Festival, and a very sincere mahalo to everybody for being here. I especially want to thank George Debris, who was just standing there next to me, and his wife Stephanie, and their wonderful children. Our drummer Kristen Johnson for all their hard work in putting this whole thing together. Terrapin Station and their lead guitarist, Senator Russell Ruderman, Graham Ellis and his amazing posse, the Hiccup Circus, the Kalapana Awa Band, who's coming up here in just a moment. And stick around for these guys are awesome. MaliNali, who just finished playing there, and all the speakers and vendors for lending us your time and energy, and of course, to my wonderful wife Holly, who I think already went home, carrying a baby around all day, and for all our beautiful, healthy children and putting up with me for all these years. None of this would have been possible without each and every one of you. So, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this Flashback Festival here? Well, first of all, to have a good time, and I hope you guys have been. Secondly, to bring this community together in these transitional times under the umbrella of peace, that we can remember what we so clearly seem to envision once upon a time in the 1960s. So tonight, let us flash back, if you will, to those dreams of freedom, if only for a moment, and see if we cannot reset the compass. Repoint Cupid's arrow in our own little way into the future, and if we're fortunate enough, into someone's heart. It's been said that the road to freedom has always led west, and that it apparently has ended out here way smack in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, where east meets west. And here we are, the last little ember of freedom, literally pushed as far as the road will take us, to the very edge of creation itself, in the shadow of the glow of an active volcano that gives birth to creation as we speak. In this very center of the ring of fire, and at the end is what is called the Red Road here, which ironically is what the Native Americans call their way of life, the Red Road. Right here, where Native people, right here, continue to push against the wave of genocide and assimilation, right here on this very ground. And they have every right to do that. This is their home, this is their way of life, this is their land, their children, their ancestors, and we're lucky to be here. In their home. So please never forget to respect another man's home. You never know, you may just learn something new or remember something very old. So again, here we are at the edge. I don't know if it's 2012 or Armageddon or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not sure about you, but it's certainly been an intense last year for me personally. The late psychonaut and Big Island resident, Terrence McKenna, spoke of a compression of time, a culmination or 0 point he predicted would happen in the winter solstice of 2012, which is now only 3 weeks away, where more change begins to happen in less and less time. In other words, all the change that happened in like 10,000 years eventually happens in 1 second. Of course, all this remains to be seen, but it does feel like something's about to happen. And God knows something needs to happen. And if it's hard to tell, if we're being pushed or pulled into whatever the future's going to be. And this is what I wanted to talk about here tonight. What kind of future is it going to be? No one really knows, but I do think we have a pretty good idea of what it should not be by now, as history has taught us. And I do not think that we have to wait for aliens or some superior being to come here to save us from ourselves. It's time we grow up and take responsibility now. We are the caretakers of this planet. So how are we doing? Oh, okay. Okay. And what are we going to hand down to our children exactly? Well, what's going to be left for them?
They're the future. That's why.
What kind of future are they going to inherit? What kind of home will they share? Some mess that they can't clean up?
Right.
Some poison nightmare? But the reality is, that's what it's looking like. At least to me. I refuse to pretend. That's very easy to do when you live in a beautiful drop of heaven like Hawaii. But the hard, cold fact is that the human species has become the biggest threat to life itself. We are a species that has forgotten its place. It's become so fragile that we are on the edge of blowing it completely to the point of no return. So the point is, we must be very, very careful how we proceed into the future. If we are to have one, that is. This is no joke, folks. As Bob Dylan said, there are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that, and that is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. Let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. Okay? The hour is getting late. Let us not talk falsely. What does that mean? It means letting go of all the bullshit, excuse me, pretense, lies, little ego trips, little games, war games, big games. It has also been suggested that humans invented language so that they could lie. I don't know what you think about that, but we're doing a pretty good job. So, I'm getting closer to the end. So let us shed everything that divides us from reaching our full potential as mankind, regardless of your race, beliefs, politics, and let's reach for a higher purpose, which I believe is love. And I'm going to quote the Beatles again. The Beatles said, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Okay? So there is no way out of here. It's the law of the universe. There's no way out. And I might not be a good example, but to me, it's obvious what's missing. And it ain't money. It ain't money, like we've been taught from day one. So, sorry. There are only two roads, love and fear. We have been given this beautiful turquoise gem called Earth. We have a responsibility to it. We have a responsibility to our life, to our home, to one another. And we're all free to believe whatever we want. But personally, I don't believe this is all some accident. It's far too beautiful, majestic, and mysterious, like the work of some ultimate artist.
God. Or Allah.
Some superior mind. And notice, if you will, that it's round, with nowhere to go, except round and round. And at least not yet. So we all have to share it, and there's plenty to go around, but not enough for the selfish, no longer. Those days are over. It's simple, really, really simple. We can make it to heaven, or we can go straight to hell real fast. And I'm not talking in a religious sense, but a very literal sense of turning this beautiful planet into some living nightmare. There is a penalty and consequences for selfish cyber monkeys like us. There are rules. It's written in our DNA, in the laws of nature itself. So it's time we grow up and stop pretending that it's all good playing little games and wearing our little masks. It's time to grow up and stop destroying ourselves in our home. I think you can see this, or I hope you can see this, as a positive plea to do so. Together we stand, divided we fall. And I think that says it all. Right? And thank you for being here, and a very, very, very heartfelt mahalo to Uncle Robert and his ohana for sharing this little piece of heaven with us tonight, and especially to the hands that created it. Okay, let us not be the hands that destroy it. Mother Earth has been very patient with us. We're all very fortunate, so let us celebrate tonight. God bless us all. Aloha. Thank you. Back to my best friend.
All right.
We're brothers in the spirit. Tony, thank you very much. Tony, as you know, is not only just a brilliant musician, but has helped add one more piece to the puzzle of why we're here, what we're doing. It started out this morning at noon with Uncle Robert blessing this gathering. It's a privilege, it's an honor, it's a sacred space. We're all breathing it, we're all sharing it. This is unity and community. And now it's time for the host team, the Kalapana Ava Band, to continue the magic of the night.
How's everybody doing out there? It's beautiful. All good? Aloha. What about another big hand for Tony, George, Stephanie, and Graham? They're the committee who put this thing on. What a great job, guys. Yeah, awesome. All right. Yeah, guys, if we don't take care of our Aina and our one another, then who is? Number 3, a little bit up. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. All right. Kind of light that never shines on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way. Everybody say to do everything, but what good does it bring if I ain't got you? I ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my prayer, I see your face again. I pray each and every night. But woman, how could you be so blind? And I'm sad, so sad. I'm a man. Can't you see that I am? I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like in my prayer. I see your face again. I pray each and every night. Woman, how could you be so blind? And I'm sad, so sad. Yes, I'm a man. Can't you see that I am? I live and breathe for you. What good does it do if I ain't got you? I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody, to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. To love somebody. All right. Gonna take you to a session tonight. Gonna dance reggae music all night. We're gonna take you to the beach tomorrow. We can wash away all your sorrows. From now on, you're my partner. Whenever there's a session, you are my rubber duck partner. Bend your back and your knees. Stretch out your hand like a racing jockey. Bend your back and your knees. Stretch out your hand like a racing jockey. Jockey move, jockey move. Do the jockey move, jockey move, jockey move. Do the jockey move. I said, bend your back and your knees. Stretch out your hand like a racing jockey. Bend your back and your knees. Stretch out your hand like a racing jockey. Jockey move, jockey move. Do the jockey move, jockey move, jockey move. Do the jockey move. I said, ready, 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 ready. I said, ready, 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 ready. Reggae Mind's got a brand new dance. Reggae beat will put you in a trance. Take a slip and rocks you to and fro. Rock you down as low as you can go. You got to bend down low. Let me tell you what I know. You got to bend down low. Let me tell you what I know. This girl walked up to me one day. This is what she had to say. Reggae makes me feel alright. Want to do it with you tonight. So I took the show out on the town. Found the hottest spot there was around. Then we started jamming to the sound. Rumba-jumma, 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 reggae down, down, down. place I've seen today. We were coasting around the bay, checking out some friends we know. Come, let's go to a go-go. So I took the show out on the town, found the hottest spot there was around. Then we started jamming to the sound. Rumma-dumma, 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 reggae down, down, down. Oh, reggae down, Babylon. Reggae down, apartheid. Reggae down, Babylon. Reggae down, apartheid. Let's do it again. Do it, do it. 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 It's been a long, long time since I've got you on my mind. Ooh. Now you are here, I said it's okay. See what we can do, baby, yeah. Just me and you, come on and sing it up. Little darling, stir it up, oh yeah. Come on and stir it up. Little darling, stir it up, oh yeah. Quench me when I'm thirsty. Come on, cool me down, baby, when I'm hot. You're a sweet darling, it's so tasty, and I sure can do you up so. Stir it up, ooh, little darling, stir it up again. Come on and stir it up. Little darling, stir it up, oh yeah. I pushed the wood, said I'll blaze your fire, and I'll satisfy your hot desire. Now if you're stirring, baby, every minute, all you got to do now is keep within it and stir it up. Ooh, little darling, stir it up, oh yeah. Come on and stir it up. Little darling, stir it up, oh yeah. Woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun, drilling breath beside my doorstep, singing sweet song, melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun, tree with the bird beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, yeah, yeah. Every little thing gonna be alright, alright, alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, yeah, yeah. Every little thing gonna be alright, alright, alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Tell me, don't you worry, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. 'Cause we got one love, one heart. Let's get it together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Singing, let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. There is one question I would really like to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners who have hurt all mankind just to save his soul? Believe it now. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Singing, let's get together and feel alright. Singing, let's get together and feel alright. All right. Close your eyes, close the door. You don't have to worry anymore. 'Cause I'll be your baby tonight. Shut the lights, shut the shade. You don't have to be afraid, 'cause I'll be your baby tonight. When the mockingbirds gonna fly away, whoa, forget it. And the big old moon's gonna shine like a spoon Bring